Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. I'm Lolo Moon with Cosmic Butterfly Rising. So I am gonna do the rest of your April 2022 reading. I do realize that I am late. I had the scare with my kiddo who was in the hospital, so anyway, so I'm back at it. If you're looking for a personal reading, you can do so on my scheduler. I also go live on Instagram a couple nights a week. And let's see. Oh, please like and subscribe. Like, it really helps my channel if you do that, like, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. And if you feel inclined to donate, you can do all that down below. Okay, so, your overall message for the month. You got Venusians. Oh my gosh, I love this card. This is my favorite card from this deck. And you have Divine Wisdom. I really get, seriously, I get like divine counterpart from this energy. This is to me like that, like meeting somebody. Do you see how like the sun is glowing behind them and like this light? This is meeting somebody and like the lights come on. Like, instantly. You're like, I found you. I just found you. You know what I mean? Have you ever had that happen before where like, you meet somebody online and then you meet for coffee and then you're just like, this is it. Like, what? It's like that kind of energy and it's mutual. Like, they feel the same. So sweet. So, okay, let's go ahead and dive into your career and finances. I will be splitting these up moving forward, but, right now I'm just going to do overall career and finances, love and relationships. All right, career and finances for Sagittarius for the rest of April, please. Outlook. Okay, let's see. This could be about your outlook around money. You also have denial. This could really have to do with you not wanting to look at, I'm getting this, like, what's coming to me is being, like, super optimistic and only wanting to see the bright side. And so because you're only wanting to see the bright side, like, sometimes you may not look at finances realistically. And you could very much be, like, in the abundance mindset, which is wonderful, but, like, to the point that it's like, well, I'm just going to spend this money and I'm not really going to think about it, that kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm getting. Be a Sport is poking out of the deck, and I feel like you also have partnership. So, I mean, this can have to do with, like, shared finances, that kind of thing. And, like, sometimes you just have to kind of pay attention to, like, where you're spending your money, for the greater good. Could be for a partnership, could be for a family with your kids, like, whatever you need to do, like, for, a partnership or a group of people. Like I said, it could be family, etc., roommates, like, just fill in the blank, right? Where you're just kind of needing to watch your money for the greater good. I hope that made sense. I'm sure you get what I mean, though. You also have offering on the bottom of the deck, and it says the universe will meet your needs, okay? So I feel like you may need to kind of shift your outlook a little bit, like staying in the abundance mindset is awesome. Being overly optimistic, and, being frivolous, not so much. Been there, done it, no shame. Okay. So, let's get you some tarot for career and finances. Sorry, that's my water jug thing. I don't know if it's on camera, like if it shows up. So, career and finances, you have the Page of Cups. Now, that's good. That's really good. That can be, receiving some news, Eight of Wands, some news about an opportunity that you actually, like, doing something that you really enjoy. Yeah, doing something that you really enjoy. The Three of Cups. Tell me more about this, please. The World card came out almost in reverse, and I'm curious. The Empress and the Queen of Coins. Listen, okay, so if you're having a moment, right? So I feel like what I'm feeling here, the Knight of Wands is poking out of the deck. Okay, what I'm feeling here is you have those moments where you kind of you slip into, like, nothing ever works out for me. Like, I don't even know why I try. That kind of thing. And then your Sagittarius brain, like, flips the switch. No, I'm going to stay in the abundance mindset. Everything always works out for me. I'm not even worried about it, right? And in that time, you could find that you're spending money on things, right? But I feel like that mentality of everything works out for me is actually like being manifested for you, because it's true. It is true. But I feel like you kind of maybe switch between those two extremes with this Knight of Wands, and that it's not that things aren't working out for you, because they are. I feel like this energy, this outlook energy, and this denial really just has to do with like how you spend money. And like how you shift your attention when you maybe slip into that doom and gloom mindset, instead of like kind of bypassing it. Acknowledge it. Okay, why would I feel this? Where is this coming from? Is this rooted in my conditioning? Is this rooted in my shame for how I spend? Like, where is this coming from? Versus, no, I don't think like that. I really do feel like this has to do with kind of like breaking it down. But listen, you have the Empress, you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the World card that came out like this, so we're going to address that in a second. You have the Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Eight of Wands. Like, things are working out for you. Like, absolutely they are working out for you. I feel like this actually had a little bit to do with the blockage for you. And I feel like it could be a cycle that you stay in. You may feel like you need a partnership to make it, for instance, or you may feel like you can't do it alone. That's why you have this Be a Sport. You may feel like you always need to have somebody, and because of that, it makes it difficult for you to, really confront. It took me a second, because like I feel like it is a buried issue for you to really confront the dark thoughts that come through around success and finances. And so when they come up, you dismiss them and you're like, no, everything works out for me. I'm going to stay in the abundance mindset. And this is okay. I'm not shaming you. I've done this. Okay. But I feel like what's happening for you is that is necessary for you to address, because there is a message in there for you. It's a message in what it's rooted in, and like the thought patterns that are a continuation of that, and maybe what you attach yourself to or cling to in terms of finances that can create a blockage. Does this make sense? I hope this makes sense. So that's why it was like this, because it's like you're almost closing out that cycle. Like, you're almost there, because you're in the abundance mindset, but there's something in the darkness that you're needing to address. Okay. And I'm actually looking at this candle right here where it says offering. Like, the universe is bringing you. The universe is bringing it, okay? But, like, I also get the sense that in order for you to truly see the light, you need to be in the dark for a minute. So don't dismiss it. Like, acknowledge it. Seriously, acknowledge it. Like, dive in, do some writing about it. Like, where does this come from? Is this my conditioning? Is this my shame? For a lot of us, it's both. So let's see. You may need to talk to somebody about it, because you have a counselor about it. Maybe you need to talk to, I don't know, a therapist, another reader, whatever, a psychic. Fill in the blank. Okay. So, wait. Let's do love and relationships. All right, love and relationships. And I'm going to put all the decks down in the comment box, or not the comments, the caption box below. Love and relationships for Sagittarius, please, for the month. Doing the work. Doing the work. Like, seriously? Don't you just love it? Like, this is for love and relationships, but like after everything that I just said, like, it's important. Anyway, new love appears. See? I knew it was going to come out. New love appears. This is that, like, when you know. You just know. You meet this person and it's like the lights come on. Like, you just know. Right? I love it. Okay. Intuitively guided. Intuitively, you just know. Online dating. Like, I love it. I just love it. Okay. And I do feel like it has to do with the fact that you've done the work. You do you, but you do, do you, boo is on the bottom of the deck. It says love thyself. You've taken the time to do that. Okay, let's get you some tarot messages. All right, love and relationships for Sagittarius for the rest of April 2022, please. Judgment card. Okay, so this could be somebody that you know from the past. Maybe things didn't work out, but it doesn't have to be that. Like, honestly, it could just be somebody who's like spiritually, this is what I'm getting, somebody who's spiritually on your level. It honestly, I'm getting the sense it could be somebody that you were maybe not sure about at first. So you may not have just met this person. You could have been talking before and you were like, I don't know. You know, you're kind of like on the fence about this person because that Two of Swords. And maybe you stopped talking for a little bit with this energy. I just saw 1111. You know, maybe I feel like that's kind of what that is. That's about. Tell me some more about this love and relationships, please. For Seven of Swords, denial. You could have been in denial about this person. The Empress card in reverse. Like, you didn't really want to give your energy the Nine of Pentacles. You're like, I'm too busy doing me right now. I don't have time for this. You could have really just been unsure about this situation at first. And then I feel like you finally give in. Yeah, the King of Swords. You kind of just blocked yourself off from this. And you finally give in, and you're like, not give in like they're badgering you or anything, but I feel like you finally like have a moment where you open up and you're like, all right, I'll let you take me out on a date, you know? And like, you go out with this person and then you see them and you meet them in person and you're like, I don't actually, why didn't I think that this, what was I, yeah, like it's like that. Like you're just so befuddled because you're like, yeah, you're totally amazing. What was I thinking? I have no idea why I wouldn't be into you. Maybe they just have an ugly picture. Or not like, it's not what you mean, but maybe just like they're not really good at taking like selfies, like, and they look very awkward and kind of weird, and you're like, what is going on with this person? But anyway, or like their profile is like one of those profiles that like really doesn't have much information. It's like you don't, how would you know? Like you couldn't really know, and like they're not much of a texter and that kind of thing, you know? And so it's very difficult to get to know this person. Anyway, Nine of Cups though, but you find out it's just what you've been wishing and hoping for. Like, I'm telling you, you're like, this is a divine union. And it turns into love. New love appears. Don't you just love that? Okay. Is there anything else that Sagittarius needs to know about this? Three of Cups. This is so sweet. The Lover's card, this is beautiful, is what it is. That's all you need to know about this. This is beautiful. You have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck, and then the Hermit. This could be a Leo or a Virgo. Let's see. Gemini, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Yeah, that's Gemini again. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you have a wonderful month. I will see you next time. Bye for now.